Hey there guys, and welcome to another Factorio Reddit Weekly. I'm Exterminator, and thank you for joining me again. And as always, we're looking at last week's top posts on the subreddit. If you're new to this series or the channel, we usually look at the first page and a bit of the second page, sorted by top. Just kind of see what's on here, make sure we don't miss anything cool. So if you don't browse the Reddit yourself, this can be a good way to just see some stuff you may have otherwise missed. So let's go ahead and get started here. This one, I looked at this one already. It's pretty humorous. Also a little bit sad. Can we get an achievement in game titled "This is why you play the tutorial"? Once you research your first tech as an homage to this guy. Tried to research my first thing and waited for a half hour. The progress bar did not move even to 1%. I do not have time for this game. See, it's unfortunate that the game gets negative reviews because people just are just kind of dumb, I guess. Should put it nicely. Yeah, yeah, I mean, obviously they didn't make science packs. Well, nobody has enough time for this game. Yeah, I guess he has a point there, even though maybe not quite what he meant. My friend got Factorio recently and complained that research is too slow. He didn't know what to do while research is in progress, so he started expanding. 10 hours later, he noticed he was on low power the entire time, so I wonder, should we have the notification of low power too? Yeah, I mean, it is, as Kovarex says, like, there's not necessarily an alert like there is for being attacked, I don't think. But if you mouse over an entity or a power pole, click on a power pole, you can, it's fairly obvious when power is low. I guess if you never really noticed that, though, then yeah. I feel like some sort of alert, like global alert, would be kind of nice. Factorio sine wave generator oscilloscope thing. Okay, this is pretty neat. I'm a fan. I like it. This is pretty cool. Critters are confused. This people didn't want to leave on a rocket. The F are they doing? Leave. Yeah, I bet the biters are pretty upset that you haven't that you launched a rocket and didn't leave on it. Oh, nice. Some more fan art. Factorio is getting an endless source of inspiration to work on my 3D modeling. Oh, it's a 3D model. I worked quite some time on this, especially the lighting is causing me grief, but I feel like I am improving. Nice. That's pretty sweet. Definitely resembles a laser turret there, for sure. This is really cool. So, some tips there. I'm getting a Wall-E vibes from it. Buffered sushi science. Okay, I mean, this is really cool. I don't know why you would ever use this, but it's really cool. This is kind of always my response to these posts. Like, like, props to this person. This is really cool. I couldn't really do something like this. I don't really see a practical use for this because, yeah, sure, you're able to feed your labs with just one belt, but when you consider, like, this contraption you have to do to actually achieve that, like, that's more room than just having, like, 2 or 3 belts for your labs would take. So I don't, but yeah. Really cool. I don't see a really practical use for it. But yeah, it's still really neat. Like, this is still really impressive. New train GUI is awesome. So I haven't actually seen this because some of the newer updates broke some of the mods I'm using, so I'm stuck on version like 1.1.3 or something, which I know is fairly far behind. So I've not actually seen this. Oh man, this looks really good. So yeah, this is a new train GUI apparently. This looks pretty dang good actually. This looks pretty nice. Let's see, format 160. I don't know if I assume this is meters to like its destination maybe, or minutes. I don't think minutes. 5. Not really sure. I'd have to be in game to actually see what this means. Maybe we can look at the comments. Let's take a look at the comments and see if there's some stuff here. Complete overhaul of train GUI to match the new way of scheduling trains. It allows grouping trains together with the same schedule. Ooh, that's really cool. Seems like I have 13 trains for driving copper around, and 20 trains for driving iron plates around my factory. Second tab allows you to view all the stations together that have the same name. So stations. Is this okay? No, there's no more pictures. Very useful. Can, for instance, immediately see if any stations are open for a particular product and if they have trains headed their way or not. Another nice improvement is that on a map and in this train view, the station icons are now color-coded by their status. Oh, that's really cool. So you no longer have to enable train station names just to see which stations are open. I'm a huge fan of that. Really, really cool. I can't wait to play with it. Once I'm able to. The wood chipper. Oh dear. So these are burner inserters, basically just consuming a ton of wood by moving the wood around, and yeah, so they're consuming it and moving it in a spiral, basically. Very, very creative, albeit large and not space efficient way to consume wood, but I like it. The octagon perimeter rail is finally complete. Holy moly. This is pretty huge, guys. This is whew. This is actually gigantic looking at this. Really cool. So they just have like a huge circular, well, octagonal, I guess, loop here, and then it kind of goes in where it needs to. This is really cool. I like it. That's pretty neat. Oh, this is from Neil House. Oh, didn't read the tag of who posted it. Hey, that's not yours. It looks like he's ops name. Apologies, yeah. Good thing I didn't criticize or insult there, right? Before I saw it with Neil House. It's a good thing Neil House invented octagons so us plebs wouldn't be so lost. In reverse, he's designing a mega base. That's quite interesting. I'm gonna have to take a look at that. I'm not quite sure how that works. Factorio Racer. Nice. This is really cool. I wish cars were like, you know, would actually drive straight and stuff. Or you could get them like straight aligned again once you move them out of being aligned straight. It would be really fun to race. I've done this type of thing before where I've done like races, and it's really hard because of how the cars drive in the game, especially in multiplayer. But that looks like a ton of fun. Missed the old laser turret design, so I 3D printed it, wired it up, and my wife painted it. I love it. Nice. This is super cool. Gee, this looks so nice, actually. I'm a big fan. Yeah, I like this. I like this design a lot. That scared me. I thought that was a real bug for a moment. And then he's zapping it with the laser. This is very concerning. Those look like actual spiders. Okay, yeah, let's close that out. I mean, obviously they're 3D printed, but those look like spiders, not biters. Whew. I'll make it rotate and make it shoot an actual laser. Also increase the size about 20 times. Finally put it near some giant insects. Basically, I want Factorio in real life. That's not too much to ask, is it? No. Definitely reasonable, right? Y'all got a nuclear reactor to fuel your coal liquefaction? I mean, you do have, that's pretty reasonable thing to do, because you do need steam to I've done this before. I have actually done this before. You do need steam for coal liquefaction. You could use steam engines, of course. Excuse me, or just boilers, really. But if you don't want, I mean, you have coal there anyway, so you could just feed the boilers with it. That's part of the benefit. But I really like the idea of this. It's like overkill, but I actually really like this. I have done this before myself, so definitely am a fan. Real life nuclear reactors are being contemplated for use in processing tar sands in Alberta. The exact same reason crap tons of steam are needed to process the tar. Interesting. Playing Mod Factorio in real life. Yes. Add fish to your Saint sushi to fix annoying 1:7 ratio. Fish goes really well with sushi. This is like the setup we saw before, huh? So they're adding in fish, I guess just to have 8 different things on the belt. Nice. It's funny watching the fish go along with the science packs. Belt of Spidertrons, yes. Right here. I love it. Discovered the amazingness of trains. New player. Oh yeah. This looks like the right kind of rails I would build. I like how they have their train parked on a curve and they're unloading from it. Definitely, definitely I did this in the past too. I've done this before as well. Using using filter inserters here with the mixed belt. Some labs. Yeah, discovering trains for the first time is kind of daunting, can be confusing, but is a glorious feeling, especially once you actually get them working. Super, super satisfying, enjoyable. Building a much better electric source with oil and petroleum. Nice. My cat adores Factorio, and as we all do, she loves trains the most. He's sitting there watching the train. Gotta watch over the trains, right? Oh, that's so cute. I love this. Oh, cats are so funny. I was literally having this today, black cat and all. Cat used to love watching me play Factorio and will watch tutorial videos with me too. I think there's something about all the motion being synchronized yet not on the same beat. Oh. Their Factorio, sorry. Their cat passed away. You are a much better kitty than I am a Factorio player. Sorry for their loss. Man. Cats are great. They're really silly. No beacon, 100 science pack per minute base. Want to challenge myself with building a compact base without beacons. Oh wow. Okay. It's like spaghetti, but not spaghetti. It's kind of like lasagna, I suppose. So we actually have multiple things. We have labs here and up here, which is quite interesting. Like some oil production over here. Red circuits, kind of taking a turn here. Blue circuits, robo frames, etc. And then it launches a rocket. I mean, this is quite compact. This is actually pretty impressive. Probably better than I would do. So let's look at some stats. It's 100 science pack per minute base for all 7 sciences. That's actually pretty good, considering. No beacons, no blue belts, belt-based. Do have bots, but they're just to store excess materials. Assembling machines use 3 prod module 1s. Use 3 prod modules, 1 speed module wherever possible. No underground belt mixing. Similarly, no underground belt and underground pipe mixing, and no mods. So it looks like they're feeding in 4 belts iron, 3 belts iron and a belt of steel, and then 4 belts of copper. It's pretty dang good, man. This is really impressive. I like this a lot. The engineer is scary. Spidertron 2, I guess. Oh man, this fan art. Who's this by? Not seen them before. Ugh, this Spidertron eye back here. This is this kind of creeps me out. Imagine seeing a fireball falling from the sky, landing in a plane several kilometers from your home, and as soon as it lands, new structures appear out of nowhere, filling the landscape. Great cliffs of stone and metal now create a barrier between the rest of the world and the slowly expanding steel forest. Suddenly, the skies turn dark, rivers turn green, and the air smells like a flame that's been raging for centuries. Another week passes, and you see flashes in the distance. Fireballs start raining from the sky, but this time they're aimed at you and your neighbors. Nothing is left of your home, and everyone around you is either dead or dying. You too will soon join them as another wave of flashes appear over the new cliffs. When the dust settles, all that's left is the ever-expanding steel forest, and at the center of it all is the engineer. Serial. Whew. That's ominous. But then you see a screen in the sky that says achievement unlocked, watch your step. Yes. And then everyone celebrates. Engineers of Von Neumann probe those rockets you're launching. Guess what they have in them? Yes. Man, this yeah, this is kind of creepy, man. Kind of scary, but I like it still. It's probably how the biters do see you in your Spidertron, though. This is how I like my smelteries. Okay. Oh, thanks for that. I'm gonna have nightmares now. Oh god, please. I don't even know. I couldn't even make myself build this way. I feel like that'd be really difficult. He kept running, gesturing me to follow him. How do I type? Took me a minute to read that. I didn't quite see this as a space initially. How do I type? And they made it with splitters. That's interesting. I've seen writing with belts. Can't say I've seen it with splitters before though. Plus one for logical thinking, creative solutions. Cleaner than my balancer setups. Same. Rainbow science belt, completely impractical, but fun. Yes to both. It looks like a lot of fun. Definitely impractical, but still pretty cool. I just realized the ratio between blue circuit factories and green circuit factories, when they are whole numbers, is such that the total blue circuits produced per minute end up covering common screen resolutions. Oh, wait, what? 70. Oh. Blue circuits per minute. 1080 blue circuits. Okay, I see. 900 blue circuits per minute. Green required. Red, blue. Okay, that's actually pretty neat. I never would have come to that. John's really confused. Yeah, why is it not safe for work for obvious reasons? Highly composite divisible numbers. Yes. Version 1.1.7. Let's see if there's anything juicy in here. Changes. Change wire drawing to always have the same opacity regardless of ghost electric poles being connected. More specific error message when a blueprint cannot be flipped. More specific message when copy pasting Spidertron with equipment grid. Color differentiation for robot overview on the map. Yellow equals construction. White equals logistics. Cyan mobile. Green personal. That's actually really cool. When dragging an electric pole, the next pole is built once the max distance was reached instead of when it was exceeded. Oh, nice. Some good changes. A lot of good quality of life stuff. A note from someone who just got the game. This game really should come with some sort of warning. I got it like 10 hours ago and have 9.5 hours playing. That's just not healthy. It's so addictive. I have no idea why. Stuff I gotta do in real life, but I'm much more interested in getting oil set up. Anyway, I won't be responding to any comments. Gotta make my factory bigger. The devs are aware. Especially, we are not responsible if you stay awake all night long playing Factorio and can't go to school or work in the morning. I just love the fact that they put that in their terms of service. First attempt at an automated system to get the lab to run continuously. This is probably really, really bad and inefficient, but I'm very proud of myself. Okay, so this looks like the first time maybe doing stuff. I wish they turned on alt view again. Should be on by default. But so I mean, I would assume, yeah, this is green science, this is red science. Inserting here. This is not bad actually. Not too shabby. I mean, fun. If so, then it's working. Plus, once you start the game, you have to figure out how longer you will enjoy the game. Yeah, I love this game already, and I picked it up just yesterday. Well, best of luck. 1.1.8. So this is the one with new train GUI. New trains overview. This is how it looks. Ooh, that looks really cool. Fully functional green circuit board. Okay, I'm interested. Dude, it's a USB drive. That is fantastic. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love how unopinionated Factorio is. All software devs on here will probably recognize the term, but basically what I mean is that the game doesn't tell you how to play it. Want to constantly be in a fight for your life? Crank up biters. Just want to focus on building? Turn them down. You can set war patches to your preference, import blueprints, or build everything from scratch. It's all up to how you play the game. And this is why I love Factorio, because it doesn't hold your hand. It doesn't make you play a certain way like so many other games do, especially nowadays. It gives you the tools to play basically however you want. Yes, it does a good job of balancing sandbox versus goal-oriented play. It's really weird how the game kind of guides you along no matter what, just according to human nature. There are no defined rewards until you launch a rocket, but the game is very rewarding regardless, as it offers frustrations and solutions to those frustrations. That's a really good way of saying it. Basically, everything you do in the game is rewarding because like the whole game progression within the game is like a constant puzzle to figure out how to build something or a new recipe or whatever. And every time you complete that, whatever it is you're working on, it's super satisfying. So it's not just like kind of like, you know, drudging along to like an end goal, which is then satisfying. It's like every single step in the game provides a ton of satisfaction and feeling of completion. Today I learned you can daisy chain turrets like labs. What? Yeah, but they're still inserting on each one. I don't really understand. Is this a what? I mean, yes, but they're still inserting ammo into every turret from the belt. I don't entirely understand. This is good if you have turret in corner. No intruder can place ammo from belt. Or is this one going like this? Oh, this one. Oh, yeah, because that's, sorry. I was looking at this backwards. Yeah, so they're pulling from this turret to that turret. Yeah, you can definitely do that. Yeah, upgrade turrets to eat ammo so quickly that it would be hard to keep up. But yeah, this is really cool. Sorry, guys. Oh, I'm dumb. I looked at that backwards. Finally got around to playing Factorio going in mostly blind. How am I doing? I'd say if you're going in mostly blind, you're doing pretty good, honestly. In fact, they figured out how to, that they should do copper cable directly into circuits direct into inserters, which of course isn't completely necessary. Tons of radar here. I like it. Not sure this copper. Okay, there's an inserter there. I like this little one smelter. I mean, at this scale, that'll work, right? It's funny the scale at which most new players build, which is understandable. I mean, I did the same thing. It's just like, you know, if you compare this or your own stuff compared to, you know, after you've played 100 hours, like this is just minuscule. So it's cool. I think how as you progress, you realize like how much bigger you actually can build. Set yourself a timer for when you need to do stuff in real life. Important stuff, not everyday things like sleeping. Yeah, yeah, we don't need any of that. I think that's probably gonna. Well, let's just take a little peek here. Construction bots on offense. Are those landmines? They are indeed landmines, I think. Nice. That's a really, I've never done that, but that actually looks really fun. One of the best way to destroy nests before artillery and rather cheap on resources, mines and flames. Flamers have the best damage per resource ratio in the game. You can also use personal report and do drive-bys with a car, but that tends to aggro buyers more. Oof, yeah, I don't dare do drive-bys in the car. Barely even a tank, too. What is this? Light flash. Oh, wait a minute. Rip reactor. Space exploration meteors right in the reactor. Oh, no. So, yeah, space exploration can have meteors come down. And that's really bad if it hits your reactors. Oh, dear. The moment you realize it would have been wise to invest in a meteor defense. Yeah, so there are meteor defenses you can place. I have some in a chest, but I forgot to place them around the base. Oh, geez. Oh, yeah. It hit, like, one reactor, and then they all exploded. That's an expensive... Oh, that's so expensive. Holy crap. Yeah, space exploration is pretty interesting. I actually plan to do today or tomorrow, probably, or Wednesday, maybe, a video of, like, my top overhaul mods, space exploration being one of them. So I'm looking forward to that. Definitely keep an eye out for that, guys. Space exploration is a really cool mod. Anyway, guys, I think that's going to do it for this one. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And as always, I enjoy seeing your comments down below. And if you did like, a like is much appreciated. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe to keep up with all the content. And until next time, I look forward to seeing you all. And do take care.